Free choke, so it looks like it.
Free chokes or free throat hugs.
Free throat hugs.
You can take it any way you want it.
Darth Vader needs some sort of stimulant.
And y'all need some.
Wow. Wow.
No, thank you. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome, boys and girls, to another episode of True Story Bro Podcast. Here with the boys, the geeks of comedy, yet again.
That was almost very Dwayne Johnson-ish. That was
right. We will be talking. We will be throwing in some Marvel news, maybe some DC news. The soon Snyder Cut that's coming out in March. March, right?
March.
Yeah.
Did they say an actual date? Or is it just March?
No, it's March 26th, I believe.
Consult the Googles.
Consult the Googles.
Yep. Let's have a look. He looks.
Do it.
Googles. Consult HBO Max. Let me see. I got it.
March 18th.
March 18th.
Ain't that what's that? That's
a Friday, probably.
Yeah, but that's what, St. Patrick's Day?
No.
It's
not. St. Patrick's Day is the 17th.
Oh, March 18th usually starts.
It's a Thursday.
Yep.
Well, if it's a Snyder Cut, they're gonna need more booze to continue watching that shit. So
yeah, that's usually March 18th. Is usually Mardi Gras. It's the start. Yeah.
Man.
Right. Mardi Gras is in February, bro.
No, it's March.
February. It's the second. It's the second week of February.
Oh, 18th is a Thursday, guys.
Yeah.
Yep, that's Thursday.
I'm not saying anybody going to Mardi Gras. I'm just.
No, they're doing something cool in Mardi Gras. People are basically decking their house up to make it look like the floats.
That's clever.
That is dope.
Fucking genius.
Like, yo. You think that's gonna stop those people down here from partying? Hell no. They're gonna party in their house.
You're right. It's March 16th. Holy shit. I mean, February 16th.
You're walking around with alcohol at that point. I think you should be all right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Had nothing to worry about.
But yeah, so the Snyder Cut Justice
Disclaimer: we don't
out.
condone any of those activities, guys. Stay COVID free.
So yeah, the Snyder Cut is coming out March 18th. On Thursday this year, finally. It's gonna be a 4-hour movie instead of like a
4-hour rated R
instead of a 4 episode miniseries.
I heard they were cutting it up into a miniseries. No,
it was supposed to be that at the start. Now it's been changed to a 4-hour movie.
Bruh, that's gonna be stressful.
You know what's fucked up? This reminds me of one movie that Zach Snyder did. It's called Watchmen, the director's cut. And I went to sleep. And the movie was still playing. That's all I gotta say.
You know what other movie I recently did that to?
What?
BVS.
Oh, yeah.
So, just putting that out there.
But it's a weird.
You know what other movie I fell asleep during?
What?
Man of Steel. So
fuck
just
you, bro.
putting that out there.
Fuck you, bro. Okay. No, but
shocker.
But the thing is, like, I mean, if most of these people don't know just yet, but we got a little surprise for them. I'll tell them at the end of the show. But yeah, March 18th is when the movie comes out. They got one final trailer that they're supposed to be showing. I have a feeling they're going to show that during the Super Bowl. Of
course.
Just saying.
Didn't they just put out a trailer?
Huh?
Didn't they just put out a trailer?
No.
You sure? I think HBO Max got a new trailer right now.
No. I think it might be like a TV spot. You know how it's like a 10-15 second TV spot.
Honestly,
if you're talking about that Hallelujah one, that was from 2 months ago.
Honestly, if they do it, it would be during the Super Bowl because it would be like the last major TV spot, that they're gonna show it. So it makes sense. It makes sense because that would be the one thing that would give them money as well. Like, what I mean, for the because they get money from that shit.
Oh yeah.
So that makes sense.
Facts.
I know Marvel bought a spot, so I know they're gonna put out Falcon and the Winter Soldier. More than likely.
Everybody got spots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
You get a spot.
You get a spot. You get a spot. Everybody gets a spot.
Because a lot of people that used to do commercials, they kind of bowed out.
Mm-hmm. But the money, like a lot of beer companies that do the commercials for Super Bowl, like Budweiser, they're not going to do a commercial because they're putting all their money to COVID relief for like the first responders and stuff. Yeah. So the vaccine can be rolled out faster.
Gotcha.
For the cause.
That's a weird thing for was it for Budweiser, right?
Yeah, because they've been on commercials for freaking decades.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to not see them during Super Bowl. Can I say that?
But there's gonna be other beer ones
I'm sure we'll see something. It'll probably be a small spot, but we'll probably see something.
Yeah, well, we might see something.
Short and sweet. Yeah.
But that Joker picture or lack thereof.
The faded Joker.
Oh, the balding Jared Leto.
You noticed that too.
He was balding.
Yeah, because he had no hair.
It was like no hair up top. It
looked like he had a Sherman Helmsley with a mullet.
You know who he looked like? He looked like my man's from Gotham. The one who played.
Oh.
Because remember, he had
Cameron Monaghan, the one who played the Joker.
He had barely no hair. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
So are you saying that I'm trying to understand? Are you trying to say that is this him being the Joker, or is this just him being Jared Leto?
No, this is him as the Joker.
Okay, I was trying to. I was like, because the way you sounded was like, yo, Jared Leto's going bald. I was like,
but him.
Nah, he got that. He still got that full.
He got that Jesus look.
Yeah, but I was just, but the way you guys delivered, I was like,
he looks like a cult leader now.
It's like, but he's not balding. Yeah.
But in supposedly the new look for the Joker, I'm hoping that because Zach Snyder is saying that since it's a 4-hour movie, he's saying that I'm sure that he's gonna put like a lot of like fan servicey shit in it.
So it's supposed to do the nightmare stuff.
Yeah, but I'm hoping.
If it does, I think that's where they're bringing in the Joker.
Yeah, but I'm really, really hoping that they do like a flashback of him killing Robin.
Jason Todd.
Yeah. No, it's not Jason Todd. Remember, Zack Snyder confirmed that it was Dick Grayson that he killed.
What did he?
Oh, no. Yeah, bro.
God, that's lazy.
Hold up. Was it?
I mean, because this is kind of like a down and out Joker, kind of, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, but speaking before we even get off the topic of Robin, the Teen Titans season 3 has a
biracial Robin.
Yeah, Tim Drake.
Yeah,
and I'm just gonna say, and some of these YouTubers are showing their true racist ass colors.
But I'm actually pretty impressed that Teen Titans, or Titans as it's called, is actually going the limit on mixing up the whole lineup of characters.
I was okay with Kari. Corey. I was okay with Corey being black. I was like, I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. I was cool with that. And Beast Boy being Asian, I was like, I'm cool with that. I was like, okay.
But now this Tim Drake is like black and Asian, like his parents own a Chinese restaurant.
Right. You know, the actor is in the Matt Reeves Batman. He's one of the clown people who hold the camera watching that dude get his ass beat. Well, my thing is just that when people were upset about that, I was kind of like, well, why are you upset? Because they literally kept it in the DC, kept it in the DC family. If you want to be technical, like
they upset because he black. Next story.
we know.
Whatever.
We know.
Whatever. Fuck them people, okay?
Niggas can't have shit. Niggas can't
Fuck
be
them people. We can't have nice shit. Fuck it. We're gonna take it from them.
Right. I was like, would you want Duke in there? It's a little too early for Duke.
I don't think they can.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but okay, so back to the Zack Snyder one. Because I was kind of hoping that maybe that fan servicey thing might be a flashback of him killing the Robin, so we can at least get kind of like a instead of like how we usually get the parents dying flashback, we can get the Robin dying flashback.
Or at least some swings with a crowbar.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And this could be like his pre-look before you see this new one, like before he gets all his teeth knocked out and shit like that.
You mean before
and before the tattoos, maybe? Who knows?
I could
Possibility.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. You know, I would actually be okay with that because it's like it would show progression, basically.
Right. But if it's a nightmare version of him, I wouldn't mind that either. Because then you can see how fucking demented he became.
It'd be fucked up if they show him and
they show him get killed. That would be great.
No, it'd be fucked up if they show him, right, and he almost looks like what's the name's Joker?
I don't want him to look like
I said
Joaquin
almost.
Phoenix's one.
No, I said almost because Joaquin Phoenix, like you didn't get a full Joker until the end, but it would just show like how like a little bit close to it, but not a lot.
Yeah, but this is like in an apocalyptic future.
Hey, where he lived at was apocalyptic.
Where he lived at was Gotham. Enough said.
It was North Gotham.
I was gonna say it's called the ghetto, son. It's
called North Gotham, Jersey City. It's called North Jersey City, Gotham. That's what it was.
Well, hey, if
in the 1970s.
There you go.
If you need a reference, I mean, shit.
Yeah, truly. Man, no nickname. What do you think on the whole Snyder cut thing? Your honest opinion. Even though you probably might not like it, it's fine.
I'm gonna watch it. I know I'm gonna watch it, so I can, in hopes, turn into a fan of the DC universe, movie-wise, because everything else is great. The fucking movies are trash.
Nope, and I could completely understand that. I really can on your part.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I like your little pops and stuff over there, and then the liquor area that you got.
I was gonna put more pops up, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I have a whole crate of them over here, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put those away. If I had a shelf, I would, but I don't have a shelf.
He came with the room.
I have way more than that.
That's not all of them either. Because remember, I bought a shit ton when we went to Wizard World.
Yo, they're still in that same bag. I think I have like
all my paintings
in that bag. I have them sitting in the corner. I haven't put them.
Me too. Like I got my Power Ranger ones over here. That box that you see over here.
I just need a frame for them. That's it. That's all I need is a frame.
I just need a design way of putting them all up. But anyway, back to my question.
I don't know. I'm hoping that it's gonna be good. I hope they change a lot of it. At least I'm hoping the stuff that they added makes up for what it lacked in a superhero movie for the most part. Because they just kind of threw everyone in there, and then the way the Flash ran around and
looked like he was swimming.
I don't know. It didn't sit well with me. It had its moments. It was a good movie. I'll give it that. It wasn't completely terrible for me.
It was okay, bro.
It was okay.
Yeah, not good. It was okay.
It was okay. It wasn't like
Black Caesar, how you feel about that?
Just the cut in general.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not gonna front. I can't say my expectations are super high, but I will go in there with I'll go in there with curiosity and I guess a little surprise angst, because I mean, given the guest star list that I see, particularly like Martian Manhunter, I'm go for that. I'm cool. I think that's a nice little toss in there, and to see how it pans out, just to see how really destructive it gets. I mean, if it's going, I mean, we've already seen that it's definitely injustice, influenced among other, dark storylines. But I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt, and just see what we can get from this. I mean, I'm not banking on it like going any further. Just gonna check it out, and hope. I'm sure I'll be amused either way. I'll be amused.
Basically.
Yeah, I'll be amused. Yeah.
What about you?
Sigh of disapproval.
Exactly. He got it. I'm just.
And we'll just leave it there.
Exactly. I got nothing really to say. I'm just.
Well, I guess I'll go. I don't have high expectations. I'm gonna walk into it with none whatsoever. That way, if it's a disappointment, I'm not mad. And if it's really good, then it's good. Like, really, the only reason why I watched BVS, the only reason why I watched it is because I was a fan of both the whole Batman Superman story that we saw in the cartoon. Yeah. And I was like hoping that was going to be like that. Hold on. And then Joel told me, Redbeard, he was like, "You're going to be disappointed." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Do you care if I tell you?" I was like, "Just tell me." Batman kills. I was like, "Batman kills? Really?" I was like, "It can't be that bad."
It was rushed.
He was like, "Bro, it's rough." I was like, "All right, I'll check it out." So I went to go check it out, and I was like, "Oh man, this is like, I feel like it's like you got like heartburn, and you just want to like cure it real quick. And you're like, and it was that one little thing, which was the warehouse fight, that made me come back up, and then I was like, I'm down again.
That's it. That was the only thing that was dope about it.
And
the highlight of the whole fucking thing.
I wish they didn't put her in the trailer, because that would have been a great like thing to look for, like to be super excited for when I saw the movie. I wasn't excited because I was like, I already saw her in the trailer.
Yeah, that should have been a surprise.
Yeah.
I mean,
everybody else is going super fucking nuts.
You know what's weird? When Batman versus Superman was coming out, I think that was what was that, 2016, right?
I don't know. Go watch I Am Legend. They had it posted up there.
No, I got it. It's 2016. Actually, 3/25/16. So when it was coming out, I think that was the years that was between 2013, 2014, 2016, probably some 2017. That was the time where trailers were really showing way too much.
They still do.
Like way, I was like,
everything's a giveaway, man.
They still do. They still show you everything.
I mean, no, not as much as they do now, like before. But
all right, listen. The fact that Disney is doing commercials for each episode for WandaVision needs to go somewhere.
Yeah, they do. That's why I don't even watch those things.
They need to go somewhere with that shit. Because I saw that and I'm like, they actually have commercials for these, like each episode. That's wild. So you're deliberately trying to show everybody so much. You're gonna pull someone in, but you done watch the whole episode on the commercial. Those commercials be like 3-4 minutes long.
Yep.
It should be like at least some like 20, 30, 50 seconds.
The one thing I do have to give Marvel credit for is not showing so much when it came to Infinity War and Endgame.
That he got that fucking hush.
No, what they kept doing was they kept getting, whenever they gave us a trailer, they gave us misinformation because a lot of that stuff was not in the movie at all.
Yep.
But
that was smart.
Shit, that never happened.
That was smart though. And then when it came to the point where Cap got the Thor hammer, I was my mind exploded. And that's what I kind of wanted when Wonder Woman came out, but it didn't happen. Yeah. I knew it was coming. But, that's neither here or there. I really do hope that the Snyder Cut it actually ends up fixing the mistakes of the theatrical Justice League. And I hope he does get the vision that he wanted to put out there. But as you guys said too, I'm not going to hype it up too much. I'm just going to wait and see.
Yeah.
All we can do. That's really all we can do.
That's all we can do. Because
that's weird.
That is a no.
No common sense comes into play.
I wouldn't be mad if I sit there for 4 hours and like it just doesn't wow me.
Yeah.
I mean,
I want to at least be able to get up and be okay with it and just be like, okay.
I'm just saying, I went to sleep during Watchmen. The director's cut. I was like,
the director's cut.
Shit. Woke up, the shit was still on.
But okay, so now moving on to Marvel news. So Elizabeth Olsen mentioned in a interview that in the later episodes of WandaVision, there's going to be a Luke Skywalker level cameo. And Paul Bentney even said that the actor that's going to show up is a person he's always wanted to work with.
Bro.
Hold on. Now I want to hear everybody's prediction on who they think is going to show up character-wise. Who's actually going to give that wow factor, like when people saw Mark Hamill's Luke Skywalker. So I'm going to start.
I want you to start.
You want me to start? Okay.
I want you to start. I want to see who you got because you the comic man.
Okay. Well, this dude down here, Caesar, he's more of a comic man than I am.
Oh, but, I mean, yeah,
But I'll start. No, I'll start.
I know you because you have like some really creative ideas. So I figured we start with you, and then Saka go after, and then I'm not really in the comics. I'll go last, but I got my ideas about a few things. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, at least you got one, and that's how it is.
Some things that I've seen, so I'm just like, all right.
I'm thinking now. Everybody says that the kid who played what's his name? Quicksilver in the Fox X-Men movies is going to show up in this. That's what they say. But I don't find him as the actor that's going to be this Luke Skywalker level cameo.
Yeah.
I feel that it's going to be Ian McKellen.
That's an interesting theory.
Ian McKellen, he's the one who played Magneto in the Fox version of the X-Men. Reason why?
That could be something.
Yeah, it could be. Because think about it. Hear me out. Since WandaVision is literally the start of the whole multiverse collapsing thing, like exploding thing, it can go through different aspects of different multiverses. Hell, if we see like a silhouette of him or and hearing his voice or some shit like that, it'll be really cool. But what if also, if not Magneto, what if he played Mephisto?
That'd be a pretty dope idea, actually.
Because they've been throwing out Mephisto shit like the entire fucking show.
If I hear one more devil reference, I'm gonna freak out.
I mean, He was deaf in Last Action Hero.
True.
Yeah, he was nice like that.
I mean, if not Mephisto, he could be the Grim Reaper, which is another Easter egg that they showed in this. But I'm banking, not Magneto. I'm thinking that he would be Mephisto. He would be he would be the guy, the husband, Ralph, that's never shown.
Right.
Because I'm thinking Ralph is Mephisto.
That's what it feels like to me.
Okay.
And the sword director, I'm calling it now. I'm thinking he's a Skrull.
Okay.
Because a lot of people say that he's a bad guy. I think he works for Fury as a Skrull.
I could see that.
He knew so much. He already knew what Darcy was going to say about the cosmic radiation thing, and already knew about it. Like it was common knowledge. Who says that? Who does that? But that's my take. I think that it's going to be Ian McKellen who played Magneto in the Fox X-Men movies, but he's going to be Mephisto.
Okay.
That's me. Okay, so Black Caesar, hit me.
Right. Well, I'm thinking, I mean, again, like Mephisto is like wide out in the open. So there's no denying it. I mean, it's too obvious.
Right.
So, but in terms of like, I guess the guest star, I mean, part of me really wants to say Doctor Strange because I mean, technically they didn't really they weren't really together, you know, like, and I mean, in Infinity War,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's just one aspect that I feel. I mean, and it would make perfect sense because this shit is going to lead into his sequel as well.
But as a Luke Skywalker level cameo, something that will blow people's minds.
Yeah, that's what he thinks.
Yeah, I mean, I would think he would be like a part in it, like he'd have a crucial part. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, and then of course, and in terms of Quicksilver, I'm thinking, like, as I'm sure most fans are, since we've been devastated since like Age of Ultron, might be is it Aaron Taylor? Is that his name?
Aaron Johnson.
Aaron Johnson. Thank you, Aaron Johnson. Yeah. I mean, that's just one thought of it. Maybe a whole turn to the dark side type deal. I mean, things are already topsy-turvy, and Wanda is aware of what the hell she's doing. So, I mean, it wouldn't take, and Vision is in the mix. So if he could be resurrected, I mean, you know, her powers are limitless. Keyword limitless.
She's an Omega level mutant.
Exactly. And she wiped
beyond Omega level. So
yeah. And did she not wipe out like what 80-90% of the mutant population, or depower them rather?
It was
90% of them. It was only 100 and like
150 mutants.
167 or something like that mutants.
Yeah, it was 150 mutants left over after when she said no more mutants.
For sure. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm thinking that's a possibility, or just another toss in, you know, in terms of like reality altering. Nightmare, maybe, or at least a hint, or maybe a possibility, a little clue of Nightmare, a little clue of what you're expecting, you know, just a little tease. Yeah,
I can see that as a clue because they've been dropping a lot of Easter eggs.
It's true.
Yes,
so
exactly.
definitely.
Yeah.
Man with no nickname. What about yourself?
All right, so I was looking up a little bit of stuff about how, you know, she had the twins and all that, and you know, the whole House of M event.
Yeah.
And when they did that, the person that was always like keeping her in check was Xavier. So he could be that, you know, that Luke Skywalker level cameo. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Stewart.
You talking about Patrick Stewart? Oh shit!
Because actually, not too long ago,
Stewart or McAvoy?
He said
no, Stewart.
Okay. So not too long ago, he actually said that he was done with those movies, and then he did Logan, and it reintroduced him into like a whole new world of the Marvel aspect, and he wanted to continue the role.
Mm-hmm.
So if he had a choice and he said he's been recently talking to Kevin Feige, that could be someone who we might see.
Oh.
Like season finale type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Interesting.
That'll be cool. You can just see the wheels rolling in. He's just like, come with me. It's like, right? What?
Exactly.
Yeah, people would go batshit.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, yeah. It's like, motherfucker, you're supposed to be dead.
All right, Roundhouse. It's all on you.
So, I've heard all of you, and some of them were really good, but
Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
I was expecting him to possibly say some shit like that too.
No, but when it comes to Wanda, I do think there's going to be I do think Quicksilver will make an appearance, but not the way we think.
I heard a rumor that they might introduce the Fox Quicksilver, new one from the First Class.
That's what I mean. I'm getting to those things. I'm like, I think it's gonna be Quicksilver, but not the way we think. And at one point I was like, if they did introduce her father, Magneto, in this, and would it would it be Ian McKellen? I'm just like, probably, maybe it wouldn't be, but it'd probably be Michael Fassbender, because he is Magneto. The last time we saw a Magneto was him, which would make sense in that aspect. But I also had a back thought, and it was somebody that they never introduced. But is part of Wanda's like history. I thought they may introduce
who?
What's his name? I forgot his name, but Wonder Man, the person.
Oh, you know, I had a feeling you were going to bring it up. Yeah, because he has big ties.
I was saying because he has a tech company as well,
right?
And his brother, was it what's his
the
brother?
Grim Reaper.
Reaper, right? So there's your Grim Reaper part, right? So I'm thinking maybe that, because maybe something of that nature. Yeah. And it would just, I don't know. I had a couple thoughts. Definitely Mephisto, because there's no way around. Mephisto, but I would think it would be a tease, and I think Mephisto would tease, like in a way, Wanda, with like kind of imagining like her seeing him as Quicksilver, and fucking her up even more, like, because the one person that she misses more than anybody is her brother, because they were connected. So him saying things to her to make her do things just so he can have control over her in a way where he can manipulate the world to bend his will, would make so hard for the entire world to deal with. And I'm just like, who else can make an appearance? I don't think of Doctor Strange, because there's nobody else on that level that would be able to do it.
Now remember, it would have to be an actor. Yeah. Hold up. It'll have to be an actor that Paul Bentney has always wanted to work with, but never has worked with, who is going to send that impact like that, though. True. That's why I feel that Patrick Stewart or even Ian McKellen would work.
The only reason why I say that is because even with the, what was it? It wasn't Days of Future. It was Apocalypse, right? That was the last X-Men movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
They basically erased everything, and then all that stuff was also in the present time. Wasn't in the future. So Michael Fassbender and what's his name? they were young as shit. They weren't old yet. So we should still be able to see, either Ian McKellen or Patrick Stewart. No matter what.
That's my theory.
Okay.
You guys have yours?
That's
Not shooting it down.
It's a good theory.
Those are good theories.
Not knocking it.
My thing with the Mephisto, and that's going off of what the both of y'all said about it. I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, when they're showing her like do certain things, everything looks like it's coming from her directly. Like she's trying to block out everything.
Well, yeah, well, it's the devil. He can,
But she could have been manipulated by him
exactly, which he does.
It happened before.
But again, we'll find out. I mean, we got like 4 episodes to go.
Yeah,
we'll find out.
The one thing which gave me like a bit clue of Mephisto was him. Like people are focusing on the husband, right, not being there and everything like that, and that's a good clue. That's pretty good. But the other thing is that her kids. Her kids, like Mephisto maybe want to be born, like want to be possess those kids, like being born into the reality of it. You know what I mean?
Now, here is where I'm thinking the kid, if Mephisto is in it, and the kid, he wants to siphon her powers from the kids. Because remember, the kids are fake because her whole reality is fake. Just like in House of M, he did the same thing. No, sorry, not in House of M. It was an Avengers comic book that was back in the 80s, I think, or the 70s, and he manifested these children of hers to siphon her powers from them. So I personally don't think that it's that the kids are Mephisto, but that's a pretty good, interesting thought too.
Also, the only reason why I say it is because whenever it comes to Lucifer or the devil and everything like that, and it's always in certain movies, it's always seems to be he has to be born through a woman, or he, what I mean. And it's always something like he's coming through a woman, and that was like, okay, where it's, I'm like, oh shit, so it could be that, but that's my theory.
I mean, well, Mephisto did play a role in their birth, so I mean, he actually gave essence to their soul, so they're kind of part of. He's part of them. Really.
Yeah.
Those are all, these are all valid points.
Wait, one question, Black Caesar. Is Wiccan her biological son?
Well, yeah, she is born of him. Sorry, he was born of her because she did create them through her magic abilities, and of course through vision as well. It was really like magic manifested, but they are hers though.
Those like magic birth.
So Wiccan is, so it's only Wiccan that's her child.
No, Speed too.
Wiccan and Speed.
Really, Wiccan and it's Wiccan and
they're twins. They're both twins. So
right.
So
Wiccan,
they're both.
And Wiccan's gay, right?
Yes, Wiccan is gay.
Yes, okay, yeah. So,
yep.
I just want to make sure, like, because Wiccan, I was like, okay.
Because I mean, if you notice, like Speed obviously shares traits of his uncle.
Yeah.
And obviously, Wiccan shares her mom.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man with no nickname, you got something?
No.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something. I thought you wanted to say something. That's why.
No.
Okay. Okay. So, what was that?
Stretching my leg.
You had to moan like that?
Yes. Because it cracked it.
All right. So we're all right. So we're gonna jump into a true story moment, folks. And
man.
I'm going to have the one who created this question to speak and let him basically ask the question that he wanted to ask. Go ahead, Roundhouse.
So And the reason why I'm asking this question because it's February and a couple more days until Valentine's Day. So I was like,
greeting card day.
Green card day.
green card?
Yep.
What's up?
What's that?
What's your meaning?
Okay.
Valentine's Day is a bullshit ass
I don't know what the
holiday.
green card day is, but so
Valentine's Day is a bullshit ass holiday. That's
People
why I call
died
it greeting card day.
People died on that day. Sorry. Go ahead.
yeah. So, question
Say
is,
Valentine's Day massacre. Hello.
oh shit. So the question is, have you ever had a shitty date?
Oh, of course.
Well, let's start with you.
I'm not going first.
No, you go first because you're going to be the longest.
Okay, I could get mine out of the way because I actually have had.
Go ahead.
I haven't had a shitty date. To be honest,
Look at you.
all my dates normally go exceptionally well.
Okay. Go ahead.
The envy is real.
So somebody else.
The story.
That was quick. Oh, damn.
That was
No,
it.
he
It's
said it
quick.
went well. There's
It's
nothing
quick.
that went shitty.
Yeah, my dates normally
Okay.
go very well.
All right. So I've had some shitty dates. I ain't gonna front. So there was a guy I was very interested in, and we planned on going on a date, and then it was that thing where you hype each other up a lot. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, you're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, yeah. And then because we known each other for like a year, and now I just was like, hey, let's go on a date, let's and we planned it and planned to meet up at the park.
Doing it in the park.
No,
Doing it after
we're
dark.
not doing it at the park. Actually, we planned on meeting at the pier, which was Christopher Street Pier, and then walk down and go eat and everything. Because during the summer it's really nice. And then what happened is I got there early, and I was just sitting there.
You got stood up?
Not only I got stood up, I didn't find out what happened until 3 months later.
God damn!
What?
Damn.
Well, what happened 3 months later?
It was just bullshit. It was bullshit.
Okay.
You know what? There's no excuse for that. It's bullshit.
Unless they died or somebody died, there's no.
No, nobody died in their family. That was one thing. There was no deaths. There was no deaths, nothing at all. But it was the fact that something came up.
Oh boy, I heard that a lot.
I got one more, real quick.
Okay.
Because I've had.
This is why that's why I told him to go first.
I got a
lot.
So I went on a date with a guy, and everything went nice, and we were just talking and whatnot. We wind up going. We wind up. It was weird too because like certain people you can start seeing things in people like when they start saying things, but you don't shoot up red flags right away. But it was just like, okay, like just brushed it off because I just wanted to enjoy the date. We met up in the city, we went on a date, and we went to, where did we go? We went to Cowgirl, and then we ate. After the date, we decided to go back to his place, and we had some fun. But after the date, it was like he was pretty much arguing with me about because he got very political.
Oh boy.
The P word.
Oh, he got political because I believe he worked for Ford, and he worked for the Ford car dealership, and this is around the time where the government bailed them out. And it was just like he just went off and just like, oh, you're a Democrat, this and that, blah blah blah, and this company did a lot of stuff for this country. It's like #1 car. And I was like, but you using fossil fuels. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're using oil. Like, the last president went to war for fucking oil. It was like, oh, how dare you talk about the president? I was just like, oh shit, here we go.
Yeah, we know how that goes.
So,
yep.
So
politics.
So
go through politics.
Yeah, you're having an argument, butt ass naked in a house, and just like, it couldn't go worse.
I can't. Please, Black Caesar, take over before he starts another one.
I'm not. That's my two.
No, I get you with that because stuff could flare up, like that. Often.
That's why you don't talk about politics or religion.
You don't. I have a very close friend of mine, and she's a Trump supporter, and I was just like, ha, cool. I ain't say nothing else.
The thing is, I didn't bring it up.
I mean, it happens. And
it was just like, it was one of those moments where it's like somebody's talking about stuff and it's just like.
It happens. And then your pride gets in the way.
Yeah, I would just roll my eyes and was like, look.
Your pride gets in the way and you're like, all right, time to shut this fool up.
Exactly. And it was just like.
I just avoid those things. Someone brings up politics, I'm like, cool. That's how you feel.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm done, but
how's that bullet?
As long as you're not in front of my house burning lowercase letter T's, I'm good.
Or tiki torches.
Black Caesar, go ahead.
Okay. So, hold on. Wait. Before we do this, hold on.
Oh shit.
Hold on. All right, now I'm ready. I got some paper. I'm ready to go because. No, I'm just playing. I got an allergic reaction in my eye. It ain't got nothing to do with it. See how I picked everybody out. Anyway, but anyway,
you should have pulled out a scroll. I would have fucked everybody up.
Exactly.
And these are the reasons.
This happened.
This is what this bitch did. This is a list of it.
It's yay long. No, but yeah, I believe this took place in, I want to say maybe 2012, 2013, around that timeline.
Gotcha.
And I did probably one of the most scariest things you can do, internet dating.
Oh.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Yeah. So,
gotcha.
Yeah, so you never know what you're going to get in that one. And find out the hard way. So,
because life is like a box of chocolates.
You never know which one's gonna give you constant diarrhea. But
damn,
I ruined that one. So
that's a bad date.
Yeah. So I had traveled all the way to the lovely town of Bloomfield to meet this girl, and she seemed very very fair, no gangland shit, and we she was very nice and very sweet, at times a little standoffish, the shy type. One of those. And I believe she was Puerto Rican and Irish descent.
Ooh.
And I know. So got that two-way red package.
A big fighter.
Yeah. So I was choosing my words very carefully.
No comment.
Right.
No comment.
Yeah, I mean, forget about meeting her uncle and what was it? I think her grandmother. Just the nice courtesy.
I wonder if her uncle ever went to prison.
You met the whole family in one day?
Oh no, just those two. Yeah,
that's pretty much the whole family. If you met the grandmother,
yeah. I'm pretty sure there were other relatives in there, but don't quote me on that. Yeah. And off we went to our date, and naturally, I thought of the most romantic place to go, Willowbrook Mall. So.
Done. Fucking done. Fucking done.
It was right next door. Right down the highway, man. right down my alley. Don't judge me.
Oh, in Wayne, New Jersey. Oh my God.
Oh, well, you in your 20s, right?
There's some
Yeah,
stop
those are my
points.
points. Yeah. So I had an excuse.
There's some stop points there. There's some stop points there. What a book is
They
nice.
got a movie theater there, so I'll let that off.
Yeah,
What a book is
exactly.
nice.
Shit. I mean, it was
Now,
just
American
a suggestion. Who knew she would agree? So, and plus you have an array of choices, you know. And naturally, our first choice was Taco Bell. See,
Oh, Taco Bell for dinner. Oh no.
Yeah. Well, did I mention she loved Taco Bell? This was her thing. Her suggestion, by the way. Her suggestion.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Cheap date, not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
Cheap date. Okay.
For sure. And things were nice. We did the whole getting to know you thing. She understood that I was a huge nerd because I was hitting all the spots of like Hot Topic and fucking Barnes and Noble and shit, and video, GameStop. And after all that was said and done, dropped her back off, and we were about to say goodbye, and that's when a problem struck. Apparently. Yeah. See, the thing was, there was a problem. I was ready to say goodbye. She wasn't. Okay, I was ready to say goodbye. I was ready to get in the car and leave and get the fuck home. She wasn't trying to hear that. Yeah. Yeah.
No bueno.
I was I mean, I was being very subtle and nice, and just going like, this was a lovely, this was a lovely night spiel. I had a very nice time. It was, it was very, very cool to meet you. But honestly, I feel maybe this should be at a slow, extensive crawl, and for some odd reason, actually not really an odd reason, she bawled her eyes out. She started crying. And I felt like insta shit after.
Oh.
Yeah. I wasn't trying to hurt nobody.
Wow. And you sure did.
I was trying to be nice.
She was overly sensitive.
Yeah, I was just being nice and subtle as I could possibly be.
She thought you didn't like her.
Yeah. No, I wasn't trying to give up the hint. We just weren't really connecting. We were not on that frequency. And I was trying to, really have a calm, cool, like, gentle way of breaking it down. But unfortunately, yeah, she was way too force sensitive. So,
Oh man.
So I eased her down. I calmed her down, to the point where, she could catch her breath, because it was at the point where she couldn't even like.
It was like ugly crying. Oh man.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Ugly crying, bro.
Yeah, dude. I was pulling out
hearts.
Oh man.
I profusely apologized, and then
he wanted to give you the booty. And then you said no. He's like, I want to go home.
It's like it wasn't. Right, exactly. On some Ted shit. Oh, can you help me find my way home? And let me put it this way: it wasn't what it appeared to be. So after, I after like what, a good 20-25 minutes of trying to get her out my car, we decided, okay, maybe we should just try one more time. Just to really, break even. All right. Two will be the charm. And I agreed to this because I was, I was trying to be nice.
You done fucked up, right?
Yeah. Yes. I know, Bill Duke. I know.
Hey, bro.
Yes. Again, I felt like
Injectocito, cuz that's it.
And then afterwards, when I was like saying thank God at least 20 times by the time I got back home, we did it again. And then that was definitely the final. I was like, no. If she cries, just no. Stand your ground. Say no. And I did, and we just figured, okay, it didn't end like totally abruptly. We remained friends after, the whole day thing. So we still cool. We're cool. It just wasn't meant to be.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, learn my lesson. No more online dating.
Yeah, online dating's rough, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It is
who you
rough.
talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Pictures and texting can only get you so far.
I have a date story, but it involved a person I was already with.
Mm-hmm.
And Al knows this one very well. I was don't you dare, you motherfucker, put that shit down. I'm already blasting this out anyway, but I ain't gonna say names like nobody else has either.
Mm-hmm.
So it was me, Cedric, I think Al.
Yeah.
Oh, was it that story?
And the girl I was dating. We went to the movies. I think Al may know what movie we went to go see. Do you remember what movie?
I don't remember the movie.
Okay.
Wasn't it? She's not that into you?
Well, and this is gonna be a really quick story.
Oh no.
We went to the movie. Now I've been dating this girl for I think at the time 6 months.
Uh-huh.
I think, I'm not sure. I don't remember because I block her completely out of my head now.
Damn, that bad.
So we went to go see this movie, and it was a pretty good movie. We got out the movie, and then Cedric was all like, "Yo, that was actually a really good movie." And I said, "Yeah, that was such a great movie." And I turned to her and says, "I don't want to be with you no more," and walked off.
Oh!
Oh my God.
What the actual hell, man?
Yo.
That happened. I was there.
Yo.
What the shit, man?
Roundhouse is a witness to this.
I was there for that.
His face, what do you say?
I was there for that. Yep.
His face, him and Sir Wednesday's face was priceless. I wish I can frame it.
Yo.
Because they were like, he did not just do that. And it's funny because I was laughing while I was saying it. Because I was serious.
Damn.
You were laughing because we were laughing.
No, at first I was laughing because the movie was good and it was funny. So I was laughing at that part. But then as I was laughing, I said that too right after.
Wow.
Me and Cedric were all over each other, like dying.
They were rolling on the freaking parking lot.
We were done, bro. We literally had to take 15 minutes just to catch our breath.
Yeah.
Literally, we stood in the parking lot where everybody had left the movie theater. There, holding our stomachs, laughing our asses off because we were just we couldn't.
It was bad. It was funny. It was literally the worst thing I could have ever done to somebody.
Damn. That was brutal, son.
It was shitty for her, not for me, really. It was kind of funny though.
Yo.
Oh shit. Oh my God.
What happened with her? Was she just like, all right, or was she as shocked as everybody else?
He was in shock.
Yo,
I barely remember what happened after that. Like,
I don't even have any words for that shit.
Well, first of all, she was staying with you. That's one thing.
What? She was living with you at the time?
Yep.
Damn.
How you break up with someone and then you see them 5 minutes later at the house?
Very easily. This motherfucker did it.
And she moved out that weekend.
Wow.
Yep.
That was a wrap, huh?
Oh
That's
yeah.
rough.
Yeah, but fuck it. Whatever. I'm happy now.
He's out of Shawshank, y'all.
Like I know you had your reasons, but damn.
Yeah.
I had a lot of good reasons.
That shit is ruthless.
I got one of the reasons. This girl was sick, and at the time I had my car, Cedric wasn't driving at this time. I had to go to Craig's house A lot of times I spent my time there with Echo Ninja at his place. I hated being home.
So my mom would bring him over. We'll have him over and stuff.
Yeah, plus there's a lot of food.
Nearly ate everything out of my house almost. Sorry, I'm just playing.
Now you got 2 other twins to blame for that. But anyway,
yeah, that's true. No, you're right. You're right.
So I'm going over the place, and he was like, "Yo, can you do this?" And I'm just like, "Why?" I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "Come on, man." And I was like, "Ugh, fine." I was like, "Yo, Seb, we got to go do this." He was like, "All right, whatever, nigga." So we get to this dude's place, and I remember I can't remember. Oh, we had to go. It was during college. We had to go. I had to go from my place to his place, and get his girlfriend's pick her up, take her to the school so she could pick up. I believe it was her homework and her homework or something like that. And so, mind you, our school wasn't it wasn't far, but it was far enough. So yeah. I went from my place, got him because I was with Cedric was with me anyway. Went from my place to his place, picked her up, and then went to the school. Now, there's some things that I've never smelled.
Oh God, this. Oh yeah.
No. But I smelled the most foulest of pussies. That was just the most disgusting thing I've ever smelled in my life. To the point where I'm just like, and mind you, I'm quiet and I'm looking at Cedric and I'm driving and I'm looking at Cedric and I'm like, and he's like, I was like, you know what? And mind you, it's around this time, around winter. I really rolled the window down because it was just too much. Too much. I was just like, did this bitch not like shower, like wash her pussy, something like did she have sex with this nigga or something like? I was like, what? Why is it smelling like this? Why does it smell like this? So we went. It was just it was so bad. Like my nose hairs were burning, and they were just baby hairs. They didn't even grow in yet. I didn't even have this yet. It was just so bad. And I was almost like crying because it was just like I had to drive her to head and drive her this way. I was like, oh my God, it's like somebody want to stab me.
Damn, that must have been some stench, bruh.
Nigga.
Not your local.
Ask her Wednesday. Next
year.
Yo.
Bro, it was horrible. It was horrid. Never smelled anything like that before. Anyway.
And that's the true story, people.
Yeah. The end of our show.
Don't get much truer than that.
Yeah, truly.
When I say wash your ass, I fucking mean it.
You should at least be washing your ass at least once a night, bro.
Yeah, come on, man.
Every day.
Every day.
Once a night, yeah.
Once a night. Every day.
But thank you guys for watching this episode of True Story Bro Podcast. We hope you enjoyed these interesting true stories. And
by the way, if you guys have any true stories you want to tell us, put them down in the comments. We'll read them off and how bad it was.
I was kind of getting to that.
Leave no names.
I was kind of getting to that. You're like cutting off my whole outro right now. But yeah, if you guys have any true stories, put them in the comments down below. We will sure love to read them and see how horrible they are. If you guys had any shitty dates, please put them on the comments down below and let us know how shitty your dates were. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please drop the like. It does support us. And if you are new, hit the subscription button and smack that bell to make sure you get updated on all things True Story Bro Podcast.
All things.
And
all the things.
All of our new all of our other content that we have on this channel, including
it's a circle, not a square.
Including a new content show that we do have, courtesy of the boys of Roundhouse and Sir with no nickname.
You heard I did say Sir with no nickname.
Sir with no nickname.
It worked though. It worked.
It is called Bros at Ringside.
The fact that he did that makes me want to take everyone's name and use it as my name since I don't have a nickname.
I mean, that's cool. I don't know how you're gonna use my name in anything, but okay.
We'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? That'll be an AKA because I don't know if I should change my name.
Yeah, but yeah, you can catch Bros at Ringside.
Bros at Ringside.
Every what is that? Man, no nickname?
Saturdays. No, Sunday.
So every Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, every Sunday.
And then possibly the Monday after pay-per-views.
Gotcha.
So we'll definitely be updating you on all wrestling news and everything.
Every Sunday. It'll be posted up every Sunday. Every video that they have is basically they're going to give you the highlights of the week on all things wrestling or
like one highlight that I'm looking at right now.
What?
Fire.
Okay.
AEW or
AEW. Kenna came out.
It's lit. But yeah, and also you can catch me with the reaction videos for all things Marvel or whatever. Right now, our latest obsession is WandaVision, so I'll be doing that this Friday. So
Will you?
Yes, I will.
Will you be doing
I'll
it early?
Actually be doing it very early too, because I got a lot of things to go on.
What's very early?
Yeah, bro, you don't want to be up there.
What's very early? Because if I have to throw you down a flight of stairs, I will.
Jesus.
I will be. I'll tell you after the show. But yeah, I will be doing the WandaVision this Friday. It'll be posted up this Friday too. Saturday is Saturday Night Nightmare. That'll be posted up on Saturday. And then these guys with Bros at Ringside on Sunday. That is correct. So hope you guys do like the new stuff that's here and coming up for you. We got some great stuff for you. Actually, we've got a watch party that we will be doing.
Watch party?
Yes.
What watch party?
I will discuss that with you after the show. But you guys will.
What the fuck are you doing over there?
I have no idea. My body just started moving.
Anyway, guys.
Do you remember?
Oh God. We'll see you guys next week. Wash your ass, wash your hands, and stay true, stay blue, whatever.
Stay COVID free.
Don't forget to hear Roundhouse on Twitch.
Yes, hear Roundhouse on Twitch, guys.
Roundhouse 84 on Twitch. Yeah, I stream every day.
I'm gonna freeze frame the fuck out that. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch.
Even you don't have to freeze frame, you dumbass. It's gonna freeze itself.
No, that's fine. We could just zoom in on this when he's in, because he's blinking still. So
yeah, he is. But yeah, I already said bye.
Later, y'all. Later.